Hey everyone, my name is Linda Han Yu. I am an admin to several social media pages. So today what I'm going to do is give you a few tips and suggestions when you're listing cast and crew calls to get the maximum impact online. First and foremost, I'm going to let you know a few of my pages. What I've done is put a little guideline on there that says no spam, no abuse, and no crowdfundings. And I'll go into a little bit more detail about that throughout the video. But first and foremost, when you're going to list a cast and crew call, please list the location first and be specific, because one city may be in several states, such as for example, Glendale, Arizona, and Glendale, California. LA can stand for Los Angeles, but it can also stand for Louisiana. So be specific as possible. Yes, there can be some jobs such as like video tech or video editing and digital editing that can be done remotely. So please try to indicate that on the ad, or else you're just going to be getting a lot of replies and comments and questions from people. This is a global, fast medium. The internet was designed that way. So this has caused people's attention span to get a little shorter. People don't want to read a whole lot of information. They don't want to keep clicking on different links just to find the information that's going to be pertaining to them, and then get disappointed that it's not even in a location that fits them. So definitely list that location first. Also list an email, because if you're not direct linked friends with them, the message ends up being in your other folder, which is not exactly easy to read on a smartphone, and actually sometimes a little difficult to catch when you're reviewing your own account online on a PC or a Mac. So definitely list an email, and don't assume that it's going to be a fake ad or a spam if they list an email that's generic, such as like Gmail, Yahoo, MSN, or Live.com, Hotmail.com. A few reasons why is because studios and production companies don't always issue out a company email domain for everybody that's going to be on the crew. It could be a short-term project, a long-term project. It could be for privacy reasons. They could be freelancers or subcontractors. So just understand that. Don't abuse on people that post ads that just don't fit your expectations. Please just move on. Use your time a little bit more wisely. They might not even be the hiring manager. They could just be somebody nice enough to repost an ad that they're seeing online. And on top of that, even if you comment on a posting that you don't like anyway, it's actually going to sometimes push that ad back to the top for more people to see. So you're actually kind of defeating your own purpose by commenting on an ad that you don't even like anyway. And also don't assume that they're violating some EEOC regulation, when in fact if they're listing something that you feel that could potentially be that. The thing is that third parties, we don't know the reason. Third parties such as like newspapers or radios and TV, they don't dig that deeply on what an employer wants to put up in a posting. Also, it could be for translation reasons. It could be for an affirmative action qualification. So it's just a lot of time that you could be using to find something that's going to fit you. Also, don't assume self-promotions or projects or titles, people from another country or people that use stage names, are spam. Just research, connect, reach out, understand there's possibilities that person's account got hacked. Yeah, you can apply the power to report and block, but use that with discretion, because that's our calling card at times. Employers want to see samples of your work, clips, reels, so it's just a matter of getting yourself out there. Also, limit your post to a minimal frequency, because other members are going to find you really just annoying. There are several admins that volunteer on a few pages that I have, so we try to review all of it before it actually gets published on the wall. Please don't be offended if it didn't make the cut or that it doesn't get posted right away. We're not always on, and there might have been something in the ad that we just deem is just not going to be comfortable for people. But also don't look down upon people that have ads on their websites who reserve the right to ask for a fee for their services, such as a membership fee or listing fee. It's really no different than having free TV with commercials, or an actor who teaches acting classes, a photographer who does photo sessions. It's just going to be sometimes a different way or a different service that they're offering. So, and that kind of goes with crowdfunding. I've talked to a lot of co-admins on some of the pages. So some of the pages that I admin, we just may not feel that's going to be for us at that time, and we wish everybody well on their projects. But with that in mind, I also offer different services such as promotional or advertising services. I've been in advertising and marketing for quite some time. That's kind of why I'm also giving you some of these tips to get the impact that you need very quickly. I have also done social media managing for pages. I've done crew work. I've done cast work. So anywhere, I've just got a gamut of services that I do provide. So if you'd like to look me up online, you're more than welcome to do that. My website is www.tolendahan.com. I have an email address, which is lendahanyu@gmail.com. And I hope that you actually use some of these tips to get the best impact possible to make your project a success. And maybe someday we'll actually work together. Have a great day, guys.